Have you ever wondered what it would be like to be worth millions? Just ask the iconic celebrity LeBron James.
LeBron James, LeBron James, LeBron James.
Mr. James is nothing short of an actor, an athlete, and a business aficionado. He truly lives a high life while also giving back to those in need, gaining respect from billions of his fans. Celebrities like this are few and far between. However, the way James spends his fortune resembles that of Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. So make sure to check out the similarities between these two figures in our other videos on this channel. Even their upbringings are comparable. LeBron was born into a poor family with an ex-con as a father. As we get into this video, we will be talking about how he currently uses his fortune to help out ex-cons just like his father, but for now, let's get into how he became so fortunate. Today we will go over exactly how LeBron James spends his millions. Everyone knows King James is worth a fortune, hence the nickname. But what exactly is his net worth? Just a mere $450 million. James is worth this massive amount due to his many streams of income, including salaries, businesses, and sponsorships. It is said that he made around $765 million by the time he reached the age of 33. James is most famously known for his NBA career. He started out his rookie season as a Cleveland Cavalier. After years of MVP seasons, James decided to sign with the Miami Heat. He claims this decision was from a young mind wanting to win championships, and his later move returning to the Cleveland Cavaliers was to deliver promises. After his second stint with the Cavaliers, James signed with the LA Lakers, where he currently plays. Aside from his successful NBA career, James has also made his millions through businesses. In 2011, he invested in Liverpool Football Club at a 2% stake for $6.5 million. After years of winning, his investment is now said to be worth $43.6 million. James is also a well-known actor and has contracts with major companies like ABC. A new Space Jam movie is actually in the works, which will soon add more to his millions. He has had past endorsements with popular restaurants like McDonald's and has also invested in other restaurants such as the fast-growing Blaze Pizza. Among all of his assets though, his most costly investment has been into property, but he has mainly directed that to benefit his family. LeBron's largest investments sit around his loved ones. Making one feel comfortable is one thing, but James takes this to an extreme. One of his first large property investments was contributed to his $9 million mansion in Michigan. This beautiful home was later sold for a profit of $13 million. His next property was purchased for a whopping $21 million in Brentwood, California. This alluring estate was designed by none other than the famous Ken Ungar, who has been creating luxury homes in Southern California since 1989. LeBron also owns a getaway in Akron, Ohio, which includes everything from a sports bar to his own barbershop. His most recent estate purchase was made in 2020. This luxurious home cost James a total of $39 million and currently sits in the heart of Los Angeles County, Beverly Hills. Just having to pay for the upkeep on not 2 but 3 mansions is a task in itself, but if we know anything, it's that these homes have ample room for the many cars James has purchased. When it comes to cars, James has absolutely no limit, price or quantity wise. I mean, I guess it only makes sense for him to have a vehicle to match his shoes. Coming in at the most expensive car, and quite arguably the most creative, would be his $670,000 custom Lamborghini. This Aventador was suited to match one of the many shoes designed by James and partnering company Nike. This wrapped beauty took 3 makers, but to LeBron, it was worth every penny. Up next, we have his Ferrari. Of course, this little car had to be stretched out a bit to fit this very large man. Along with this customization is the color of the vehicle. James is clearly not afraid to stand out and show up in style. For a little added speed, he decided to add a Bentley to his collection for a price tag of $218,000. Seeing how this vehicle can go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 3.7 seconds, James is definitely a fan of its speed. Lastly, he has purchased not 1, not 2, but 3 Porsches. These luxury cars might be his favorite style, as they total up to a large $450,000. In fact, he loves them so much that one of these 3 beauties was actually an $85,000 birthday gift to his mother. His mother claims James has always had a giving nature and will give anyone the shirt off his back. It is evident that James is very grateful for his fortunes and also sees the hearts of those less fortunate. LeBron James has given to many charities and has even donated $2.5 million to the Smithsonian Museum of African American Culture, alongside Michael Jordan and Magic Johnson. James is also largely involved in political activism and believes in the saying, "Be the change you wish to see." James relates to very few on such a personal level as ex-cons though. His father being one, James knew the struggle he faced after having an impaired relationship with his father. He now fights for their right to vote as he pays any outstanding fees they might have, which render them from doing so. LeBron is also very involved in political activism, and he donated $20,000 to Barack Obama's first presidential campaign. He also helps out organizations like the Boys and Girls Club, raising over $4 million for their needs. He's very involved in the success of younger generations and has even partnered with I Promise schools. Through this foundation, James provides a 4-year scholarship to students which could total up to around $87 million. He has also provided at least 1,300 meals to families in need with I Promise. While it is apparent that King James gives to those in need, he is also not afraid to indulge in some of the finer things in life for himself. We already know that James is a fan of his car collection and of course his mansion, but what else intrigues a man of such wealth? That would be his watch collection. Not belonging to the private eye, James is consistently seen sporting luxurious watches. His most expensive watch is his custom Audemars Piguet. This exquisite watch was nothing short of $200,000. Yes, you heard that right. He loved it so much that he even partnered with Audemars Piguet to create another masterpiece with a price tag of $79,000. His last, most notable watch would be his gold Rolex that could have a sale price of up to $41,000. He isn't just fascinated by watches though. He also enjoys his time outdoors on his $7,000 mountain bike, customized to, of course, fit his stature. We hope you enjoyed watching how LeBron James spends his millions. What other famous celebrity spendings would you like to see next? Let us know down in the comments. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to our channel for future content. Feel free to check out some of our other videos as well. This is Luxury Lab, and we will catch you in the next one.